Welcome to Mueller Time, Minisode. I just came up with this idea today. Not today, but I know we had Chris and I had talked to some of you guys about, adding some, expanding the pod. And anyway, the story broke in the New York Times about Trump's finances. So Chris is at work, and I thought he doesn't know I'm doing this, by the way, so don't tell him. If you read the story, and I hope you did, because it's a pretty amazing story. But long story short, Donald Trump has never actually made any money. He's never done anything on his own. I mean, I guess we kind of knew that, but the way they exposed it was in a way that I couldn't believe it. Essentially, since the time that he was a kid, his father has been giving him money. And also by putting him on the payroll since he was 3 years old. According to the article, he was actually a multimillionaire when he was 3 years old, which is sort of amazing. And then it just continued on. He never really has made his own money at all. In fact, they said had he never tried to build anything at all, he would actually be richer. I believe they said he'd be worth $2 billion had he just invested the money in an index fund. And what that brought to mind for me was that basically Donald Trump is the Big Lebowski. If you've seen that movie, if you haven't, no spoilers. It's like 30 years old now. The Big Lebowski is a character who berates the main character of the movie for being a lazy bum. And then at the end, it turns out that he's just a trust fund baby living off his father. So I don't know. I found that hilarious. But just the extent of the fraud is amazing. I mean, he literally, when they added up all the money, I think they said he accepted about $500 million or so from his father, Fred Trump. And then the best part is when Fred Trump's empire was sold off after he had died, the Trump family, it was worth about $1 billion, and they ended up taking a net loss of $300 million. So to the very end, Donald Trump, our president, was a loser. He blew it all. And you can see he continues that kind of business acumen, his failures, the way he's currently destroying this country. So anyway, if you guys get a chance, check out that article. It's really fascinating. It's a really long read. It's about 13,000 words or so, but well worth it. And if you like the idea of us doing mini-sodes or just me alone or really any ideas at all, you can hit us up at the Mueller Time Pod Twitter, Mueller Time Facebook, Mueller Time Podcast at Gmail. And my personal account, of course, is Eric Levay, ERICLEVAI. And otherwise, we'll catch y'all next week.